Alright, Schlockmeister fans, I've never reviewed this movie yet on either of my channels. It's an exploitation classic, The Last House on the Left. Let's check it out. Our movie starts out with a disclaimer that everything you see is true. I think it's all bullshit, though. Meet Mary. She's going to a concert with her friend Phyllis.
I will, Daddy.
Hey, no problem. Just to get the tide you love tomorrow.
Dad.
Keep your eye on that necklace. And we meet Phyllis. They want to go into town to buy some grass for the concert, to see Bloodlust.
My breast filled out. Yeah, did you notice? I mean, they were nothing last summer. I didn't know you were.
It's reliable sources.
Well, leave that on, Phyllis. I want to hear it.
The daring daylight escape of the two convicted murderers, dope pushers, and rapists.
Now here's two of the four fugitives. Actually, two of them escaped. Junior and Sadie.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So they run into in the city.
You don't know where we could score on some good grass, do you?
I don't know that stuff.
Thanks, Bummer.
Well, Junior changes his mind and says, "Follow me, I can get you some grass."
I'd like a little something to eat myself.
Nice going, Junkie.
And they end up kidnapping them. The leader of the group, Krug, undresses her right away.
Chicken breast.
Anyway, they tie him up, throw him in the back of the car,
Okay, sweetheart, I'll put you right on top of your friend here.
Take it easy. You could hurt him.
Okay, well,
and away they go. It's going to be a tough movie, but we got a jumpy, fun music.
I ought to kill you. And if she doesn't do exactly what I tell her to, I want you to cut her, I want you to cut her friend.
Wow, brother.
Piss your pants.
It's your thing.
I said, piss your pants.
She initially refuses, and then he cuts Mary, so she does it. They strip both girls nude and continue to abuse them.
You already hurt her. What do you think you're doing?
Well, eventually Phyllis finds this chance to get away.
Watch that other girl. Don't let nothing happen to her. You can get me a fix?
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah, I'd like it.
He's addicted to heroin.
He works with addicts. He's got it in his house. It's here. I can get you methadone. Listen,
Sadie catches her.
I'll get you out of this. Stupid dyke.
She's okay, though. Eventually they catch her, and then Weasel, stab her. And then they pick her up and stab her again and again and again and again. That's the end of Phyllis. When they come back to Mary, they show her that. As for Mary, well, I guess she's next. And he's not really killing her there, he's just cutting her for fun on the upper chest. And after Krug rapes her, she puts her pants back on, wanders out into a little swamp, and Krug finishes her off. That's the end of Mary. The group cleans up, and then they go into Mary's parents' house. They don't know it's Mary's parents, but their car broke down, they say. And they feed them.
What business are you in?
Really?
Sure.
Well, which is it? You see, we're actually in both.
You know, Junior's in the bathroom retching because he hasn't had a fix in a while. When the mom comes to check on him, She finds the necklace that they'd given Mary earlier, and then now she knows something is wrong. They flee the house and go looking for Mary, and they find her.
Isn't there anything we can do for her?
Nothing.
John?
She's dead.
Now the parents plan revenge.
Oh, no.
First starts with the seduction of Weasel.
Why don't we go outside?
Dad's setting up some shaving cream on the floor, and outside, he has let her tie him up with his tie. She then gives him a blowy, but not the ending he was hoping for. That is castration by bite. Back at the house, Dad isn't having the same kind of luck. He's kind of striking out against Krug. Krug gets his son, Junior, to shoot himself. Our movie ends with Dad using a chainsaw on Krug, Mom outside slicing the throat of Sadie in the pool. That's pretty much it. That's a cop who showed up at the last minute. All right, Wes Craven's first directorial movie. The Last House on the Left, which I believe was remade a few years ago. I didn't see that one, but I've seen this one a few times. Now, what we have here is, it's a brutal film. There's a lot of brutality going on in here, but it's peppered with some strange scenes, too, like the cops, who are just kind of like Keystone Cops, and some of the strange, funky music in there, especially that upbeat song, you know, Weasel and Sadie, Junkie and Dad. That actually was kind of catchy, but it does not belong in a movie like this. But whatever. So anyway, the movie itself has it has two characters, two girls, Phyllis and Mary. They're going to go to a concert, see the band called Bloodlust. But before they do that, they want to get some marijuana, so they go into the city and try to buy some. Where they run into Junior. Now Junior has actually. I don't know if he escaped from prison or his father escaped from prison. Whatever the case is, 2 of the 4 people he's with escaped from prison. I think it was 2 of the 4. And they're helped by this girl named Sadie. Anyway, he says, no, I ain't got no grass. But then he says, hey, you know what? Come with me. I'll show you. So he brings them back to the apartment. And then the 4 of them kidnap these 2. And then they take them out to the woods. And they basically torture them. He makes the leader of the gang here, Krug, that's Junior's father, he tells the one girl to piss her pants, which she does. She doesn't do it at first, but he says, if you don't do it, I'm going to cut your friend. And he cuts the friend, and then so she has forced to piss her pants. Now, the actress who did that scene said that she really did pee her pants in this scene. However, it's been disputed by somebody who wrote a book about it, saying, no, it really doesn't. There was like a wet sponge inside of her jeans or whatever. But so who knows, whatever. But anyway, they end up raping her. Was it her that she raped? Yeah, they raped her. And then they forced the girls to do some lesbian stuff together, too, which they didn't really show a lot of, too. And then, actually, they didn't rape her. They knifed her. She ended up escaping, but then they knifed her, stabbed her to death. And then the other girl, Mary, she's the one who got raped. And then God, I may have this all backwards now. But anyway, one of the girls got raped, and then she walked into a swamp where Krug shot her. The other girl got stabbed to death. So that's how our 2 ladies died. Now, this girl, at the beginning of the movie, her parents gave her this necklace and, go have fun. And then the 4 criminals end up at Mary's parents' house because it was nearby. And just complete happenstance, of course. They say, hey, our car broke down, help us out. So they feed them. And then later on, when Junior's retching in the toilet because he doesn't have his heroin fix, the mom notices the necklace that they gave their daughter is on him. Then she knows something's up. So the father and mother go out in the woods and they find their daughter and she's dead. So they decide they're going to have some revenge on these 4. And they plot to kill them. The first one, the mom seduces Weasel, gives him a blowjob, and then bites his dick off. And that's presumably how he died. Hell of a scene there. Then there was Junior in the house. Junior actually shot himself through the head when his father, Krug, told him to do it. The last scene of the movie is the father taking a chainsaw to Krug and the mom slicing Sadie's neck in the pool. And that's it. So there you go. That is The Last House on the Left. Now, critically acclaimed, kind of. Critics seem to like this movie on IMDb. It's got a green 68 Metascore, which is pretty good for a movie like this. Grindhouse 70s fare. Most of the actors and actresses in this movie did not do much else. Martin Kove, however, plays one of the cops. I don't think I showed you any of the scenes with the cops because didn't need to, but he's obviously gone on The Karate Kid, Rambo, all kinds of things. He's been acting forever. So, like I said, Wes Craven's first movie. Sean Cunningham was the producer here. I think this was the second thing he did. Obviously, those guys went on to a lot of fame with Scream franchises, Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. So those two guys got it covered. But this is some of their early work, and I think it's a pretty good movie. I like it, so I would definitely recommend this movie. I'm sure everybody's seen Last House on the Left. And again, it's pretty brutal, if you ask me. Peppered with some strange songs and some strange scenes that don't really fit with the overall brutality of it. But whatever, I do like this movie, so I recommend it. So anyway, let me know what you think about Last House on the Left. Leave some comments. Tell me about it. This is available on VHS, Blu-ray, and pretty sure DVD as well. I'll leave a link to the DVD. I have the Blu-ray. I'll leave a link to the Blu-ray. I have the DVD here. So anyway, check it out. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye.